Got it. Hey, do you have anything in your folder? No. You could have I got from a 91. I could from a meteor or something. No, you said England's not going to get them to inside. Bro, get out. I did it this whole week, bro. I did it this whole week. It don't matter. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I don't care. Y'all can say I'm not doing it. Okay. This is bathroom. What? Bro, stop playing with me, bro. I don't even know. I know. I don't even know why I can forget this. What? Yeah. You know? Oh, class is getting going. Be quiet. Kind of want it a little bit wider. Yeah. 2-2. You guys see that vertex? 2,2. Thumbs up if you got the vertex right. Moises did. You got the vertex? 2-2. Vertex 2-2. All right. Axis of symmetry. Vladimir. No. Maybe I put the dashed line in here. The axis of symmetry is x equals 2. Oh, you're on number 2. You're right, it is 0 on that one. So the AOS, axis of symmetry, is right here where x is 2. What else are you supposed to say? Domain and range. Domain is all real numbers. I'm going to shorthand it. It's an R, but it looks like the paragraph symbol. Are you guys good with that? All real numbers. And then the range. The range is actually y is less than or equal to 2. Because the graph goes up to 2, stops, turns, and goes back down. So the highest value is 2. That's a maximum value of 2. I'm going to write that as well. The maximum y value is 2. The last thing we have to say, would you describe this, Kaylee, as opening up or opening down? And this parabola opens down. That means it has a negative in the front of the equation. It's a reflection. This has been reflected. Move 2 units right and move 2 units up. All right, so that's good. That's some of the details we've been working on. Next one. Hey, Brianna, what's the vertex number 2? What? 0, 2. Right there. All right. And Vladimir already told us the axis of symmetry. Here it is. Dash line. X equals 0 is your axis of symmetry. All right. The domain is all real numbers. The range. This time, y is greater than or equal to 2. So on this one, 2 is the maximum height. So I say y is less than 2. Nil. What do you do? Put it in your backpack. On this one, this graph actually is up at infinity, moves down. The lowest point is 2, and then it turns back up. So instead of saying it has a max of 2, we say it has a minimum of 2. Yeah.
I have a question for you. Will it always be real numbers no matter the problem?
If it's a real world problem, there's 4 quadratics. There's real, and we're doing real world problems today. There's a lot of real world problems about objects falling, and it talks about the height of the object, and then this is how long it's in the air. Okay. Now time does not go negative, so this whole bit doesn't exist. It only exists here. So the domain for this one would be that t is greater than or equal to 0, because time doesn't go negative. So it's all real numbers unless it's a real world problem. You never want to say time is negative. Distance is not negative. So if it was talking about distance. And does this one open up or does it open down? Opens up. Okay. All right, some really important key details. You guys are really starting to pick up on the vocabulary. We are going to do word problems today. So you have your book. We're going to start on page 693.
Yeah, you're doing this. That's not. The thing says it all. Oh.
We don't want to.
All right, here we go. Page 694. You can write right in your book.
We'd be doing all that, but y'all
First word problem. The Sunshine State Arch in Miami Gardens forms a parabola. And this is the parabola's equation. It's a real life parabola. Architecture, civil engineering, physics. It opens down, so there's a negative in front. X and Y are measured in feet. Find and interpret the maximum value of this function. What's the maximum? It's right about here. So if I had to guess, I would say its maximum height, well, this is going by 20, so this is 100. So my guess is it's about 110. That's the height of this arch, okay? Now, here's the math for that. I'm going to let you guys, when we do a problem, this is just an example, I'm going to actually just let you guys go to Desmos.com and use Desmos to tell me what the maximum or the minimum is. Here's the formula for the axis of symmetry. Negative b over 2a. It comes out to be 50. If you want, you can find 50 and draw a dashed line there. They showed the work for that axis of symmetry right in your book. And look, it says use technology. That's your green light to use Desmos.com. Type in this equation, trace it. We're actually going to go to the graphing calculator. It's actually this one here. Don't do the y equals. Desmos.com graphing calculator. So we did this about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, you're on the scientific. We did Desmos.com graphing calculator 2 weeks ago. We're back at it. Yep. So, oh look, I was right. It's 110. When you type that in, you can put your mouse pointer on the maximum and you should see that it's 110. So that arch is 110 feet tall.
Miss, I got it.
I get it.
Oh, speaking for what you were going. How do I? Maybe I did take wrong. Okay. How do I like go up?
It takes a little bit of practice to type in and to find it. Then you must not have been square. You just get to
Oh, wow. That's just like blew my mind.
All right, so let's do our first problem. Number 12. This one. This is the cables between two towers of the Tacoma Narrows Bridge in Washington. So that's Tacoma is in the state of Washington. This is what you're going to type into Desmos, and you're going to find the minimum. So I believe this is this type of bridge where cables keep it up. It's like, and then here's the road here. Dang, really got a good road going here. I'm gonna ruin it with an ugly old truck. This is the bridge. We're actually looking at this cable that's holding up the road. Yeah, and then somehow you have to zoom. You have to learn how to zoom on the software. You figured out the zoom? Screens now. It used to be so much more difficult. You guys use your touch screen. Whoa, this means it starts 507 feet in the air. That's pretty tall. I'm gonna look this bridge up.
How do we apply it? Like, how do we put that?
It's already there. The reason you can't see it, the y-intercept is 507. So you need to go all the way up.
Oh my gosh.
What if I do a negative? Does it just flip it upside down? Look at this. Oh.
Bridge. They really don't have a very good picture of it from the Washington.
It's green.
Why do you want Alright, so the graph that you're looking at is this exact cable right here. So this is 507 feet up. What's the vertex? Can you use Desmos to find the vertex?
That sounded great. I think it's 1440. Oh wait.
Squared minus 0.46x plus 507. Where is my graph? I can't see anything. You have to influence the graph. You have to have enough knowledge about the equation to know. Where's the center? I'm on number 12 right now.
What? No, I can't do that.
What the heck?
What?
You must have a negative here. We're on number 12. I went to number 12.
Number 12. Number 12.
What? Alright. So the minimum is approximately 176. Oh, you were looking at the axis of symmetry. Alright, so that's the low point. Here's the approximate vertex if we were to round and shorten it. So that means all the way across, it's about 2,800.
Wait, miss.
Let's go to big ideas. Nathan has it open. This is an online assignment right now. Go to big ideas. Is it fill in the blank, Nathan?
You keep switching.
So is 176 big ideas?
Why was that?
Yeah, go to big ideas and start it out. Yeah.
No, this is not funny, bro.
What's his biggest math number 1?
No. Why do not?
Scroll. It's about page 698.
Yeah, I can't. Page it? What page?
698. So,
Well, I didn't see it. He did not see it.
So we saw an arch, we saw a cable of a bridge, and now we're looking at a javelin being thrown. This is the equation of the javelin being thrown. What is the maximum height? What is the highest point of this javelin? Because it's like this.
Oh, is it?
It actually means the guy is throwing from 5 feet.
Oh.
So he's 5 foot tall. Or, yeah. This is him.
Okay. Just after the second
javelin.
Wait,
But
extra.
X, you gotta put X. Alright, so Caden had a good observation. He thought, oh, the javelin's gonna be 5 feet, because he knows that's a Y value. Look, 5 feet is the intercept, so that's how high the guy threw it. He's probably 5-6 foot tall. He let go of it at 5 feet. So this is a situation where you wouldn't say all real numbers because negative time does not exist. So it starts 5 feet tall. What's the maximum height it got? The javelin?
3, 2, 1,
110.
Is it really that hard?
I'm gonna put this in Desmond, we'll figure it out. You would think the javelin went 100 feet in the air?
110. Yeah, it's 110.
What?
You think it's 5 feet? Look, he released it at 5
What
feet.
did I do? Did it?
Yeah. Okay, it's really 110. I had no idea they went that high. Oh.
So, pages. Wait, no, wait.
Online's most important.
We're doing. Yeah, I know. How do you see that? Like, how do you see that? No, I got the page. Which page did I do? Why do you have so many views? I don't know. No, actually, I pressed it. General press enter. Wait. Instead of judging me, help me. Instead of judging me, help me. We listen. We help judge right now. We help and we don't judge. We help and we don't judge, guys. So we speak against.
I'm going to leave the bridge one there. I'm just going to unhighlight it and start graphing a new one.
Which up, Which one is it? That's the third school, exactly what Why do you have so many?
Yeah.
Yes, the 13. Okay.
I see 110. David, how long was the javelin in the air?
That says 12 out
Listen, you guys are talking way too much. There's so much comprehension to be had right here. You don't even have to graph it yourself. You're making no calculations. All you have to do is look at the graph, okay? The Y value is height. The X value is time. How long did it take for the javelin to hit the ground? About 5 seconds. That's 5 right there. The javelin was in the air for 5 seconds. The highest they went was 110 feet. It was in the air for about 2.5 seconds when it hit its maximum height, and then it landed. The y-intercept is 5. That's the height of the thrower. All of those are easy comprehension questions. You don't have to hit a calculator. We're not doing any of them ourselves. You just have to read the graph and apply it to real life. Let's do 24. Try to do 24 on your own without me telling you the answer. This answer is 110, by the way.
Wait.
Also, I didn't know javelins went 10 feet in the air. I had no idea.
Those people are pretty
I would have thought like 20 feet. I don't know why. All right, 24.
176.
This is talking about a horse jumping over a horse pole. When does it reach the maximum height? Does it clear 3.5 feet? How long is it in the air? You don't have to do any math, people. Type it into the graphing calculator and just read it. Please ask me if you're not sure how to use the graphing calculator.
You like do that. It's hard for like when you make base how it goes up to make it sound. You're not French. I don't think you can the phone. I don't have it. Ariana. Big ideas is. Girl. Yeah. I don't. Okay, which way? You tell me. Okay. I don't know. What we're doing. We're not doing anything. Oh no, let me write something down. We're getting moved? Yeah, we're getting moved. Oh, yes.
Thousands. If you see thousands on your axes, it's looking like the horse did not.
That has no reason to copy. I found it. Alright. Get it story. I'm not one of those. I did that on purpose. I did that. Just the reason I have a 73 is no. We're not going. If I say in the car, I'm actually going to crash out. Crash out on it. What is it? Not even like, bruh. We're not laughing. Say it. I declare you. I declare you. Yes, I am. Bodyguard Riley got here. The one who complained about
How long does it take the horse to reach its maximum height?
What time is it? Hey, first of all,
Wasn't that a fourth? Okay, does anybody need any help?
Where to go? Hey, I need some money. Let me stop because I'm gonna start saying. Okay, whatever. God, you know you would work so much like no.
What are you doing?
Wait, no.
I think there's something. No. Wait, why can't we have the enormous one?
You don't even wave at me, bro. Dang, she's so fake. Okay, wave at me, bro. Alright. Bruh, bruh, my brothers. Want me to say my brothers instead of brothers?
Don't.
No, it's not. They talking to you, bro. Not me. Shit. Yeah. Okay, okay.
Full pushing? She's swinging?
She says she. I found a paper. I did not. I'm playing for the so.
Yes, no more.
Anything left? Don't know. You guys are trying to. Never mind. He's number one. I'm worried about trying to find the thing, bro.
Y'all be quiet. You guys are should be just about done. Does anybody have any questions? Is that the one with this orange picture? This one.
Not even time with that,
Last
bro.
question.
I literally heard you, bro.
120 minus 6n 80 plus 8n. It's asking for the maximum. You can't find the maximum?
Where's 22? That one.
Oh, it's asking for how much?
Vandalism? Yeah. 24, 25. Again. I think because you enjoy life in the moment. It is
Alright.
12. Where 12 from? Okay.
This is talking about revenue. Okay? Down here, the cost is going by 10. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. What vertex did you identify?
That's a 26. I don't even care anymore.
It's a 4. It's around 4. And that's 9,861.
Yeah, I gotta say, 23.
Alright,
How much was it? I had to delete like so many pictures from 2020 because they was all just crazy, bro. Literally like that. Alright, actually,